Hello mga ka-trophies! Welcome to Acad TV. In this video, we aim natin ma-strengthen ang knowledge sa theories and concepts by applying them in the sample problems. Kaya make sure to stay tuned until the very end kasi dito sa PICE-PUPSC Acad TV, we leave no one behind. Have fun learning and enjoy! So our topic in this video is about polynomial equations and functions. So let's proceed na sa ating mga sample problem. So here, meron tayong first word problem. Our rectangular field is about to be constructed in an open space. The length of the field is 8 feet more than its width. A pathway is constructed around it with a width of 3 feet, assuming that the pathway is located outside and adjacent to the field. Formulate a polynomial function that models the area of the field with the pathway. And if the area of the field and the pathway is 468 feet squared, what is the area of the rectangular field alone? So I think i-illustrate muna natin itong word problem na to in order for us to solve this. So a rectangular field is about to be constructed in an open space. So ito yung rectangular field natin and ito yung pathway natin around the field. So it is said na ang length ng ating field ay 8 feet more than its width. So how can we express that in mathematical form? So W plus 8. And then yung given na yung width ng pathway natin. So we have we have 3 feet. And then ito na yung given natin. So ang length ng field is W plus 8 and then ang width ng ating pathway is 3 feet. So let's go to the letter A. So formulate a polynomial function that models the area of the field with the pathway. So how can we formulate this polynomial function? So for starters, ang formula ng area ay length times width. Yan. And it is said na ang hinahanap nating area is hindi lang yung area ng field or yung area ng pathway. So ang hinahanap nating area is yung area nitong buong rectangle na to. So kailangan natin i-add yung area ng field and then yung area ng ating pathway. So how can we find this? So given na yung length kanina ng field. So we have W plus 8. And then yung width niya, which is W lang since wala namang value yung W. And then saka natin i-add yung area ng pathway. So we have yung length ng pathway which is yung length ng field plus yung width ng pathway. So 3 yung feet ng 3 yung length ng or yung width ng pathway. So we have two sides. So ito times natin siya sa 2 which is 6. So W plus 8 plus 6. And then yung width ng pathway which is W plus 8 or W plus wala pa lang 8 kasi sa length yun. So W plus 6. So 6 again kasi 3 yung width ng ating pathway and then dalawang side siya. So ito times natin siya sa 2. And then ima-minus natin yung area ng field para makuha yung area ng pathway. So minus W plus 8 times the W. And then i-distribute or i-simplify na natin siya by distributing the W and then yung combination ng constant and distribute ng W ulit. So you have W squared, W times W, W squared, 8 times W, we have 8W. And then copy lang muna natin yung W. And then add natin yung constant, 8 plus 6, we have 14. And then copy natin yung binomial na W plus 6. And then distribute ulit. So dito meron na tayong negative. So negative W times W, we have negative W squared. And then negative W times 8, we have negative 8W. And then combine like terms, we have W squared dito and negative W squared. So magiging 0. So cancel na yan. And then 8w minus double 8w, we have 0 din. And copy na natin tong dalawang binomial natin. So w plus 14 times w plus 6. And then FOIL method, w times w, we have w squared. And then 14 times w, we have positive 14w. And then 6 times w, we have positive 6w. And then 14 times 6, we have positive 84. Combination ng like terms, we have w squared. And 14w plus 6w, we have positive 20w plus 84. So ito na yung ating polynomial function na nagre-represent sa area ng field and area ng pathway. So ito na yung ating final answer. Then proceed tayo sa letter B. So if the area of the field and the pathway is 468 feet squared, what is the area of the rectangular field alone? So we have yung area nung field and ng pathway. So meron na tayong function nun. So ililist down na lang natin yan. So we have area of field plus pathway. And then yung function na nakuha natin, which is w squared plus 20w plus 84. So plus 20w plus 84. So it is said na ang area daw ng field and the pathway is 468. So ang area ng field plus the pathway is 468 squared. So pinapahanap sa atin yung area ng rectangular field lang. So ipa-plug natin tong value na to dito sa function na meron tayo. So magiging 468 is equals to w squared plus 20w plus 84. So tanggalin muna natin yung feet squared in order for us to solve this smoothly. Na-transpose natin yung 468 from the left to the right hand side. Magiging w squared plus 20w plus 84 minus 468. And then i-combine natin tong constant, w squared plus 20w. So 84 minus 468, we have negative 4, 8, and then 3. So 384. So meron tayong quadratic function. So in order for us to factor this, gagamit tayo ng AC method. So 384 times 1, yung coefficient ng w squared, we have negative 384. Hanapin natin yung mga factors niya. So I think 2 is a factor. So 2 divided by negative 384, we have negative 192. And then 4 is also a factor. So negative 38 divided by 4, we have negative 9. 24, we have 6. And then meron tayong 6 din, I think. Then 6 divided by 38, we have 6. 24, we have 4. And then 10, I guess hindi pwede. 8, 32, we have 4, we have 3. No, hindi 3. 32, 4, we have 8. And then 10, hindi nga pwede. And then 12, try natin. 12 divided by 38, we have 36. So 3, 2, 24, 2. Yan. And then hahanapin natin yung factor na magsasakto na kapag pinag-subtract natin is magiging 20. So since positive yung middle term natin, ang magiging negative ay yung mas maliit na value ng factor. So, kailangan yung malaking value nito ay positive. So, negative itong mga maliliit na to. Para masunod yung positive sign. So, 192 minus 2, 190. So, hindi siya nagtugma sa 20. 96 minus 4, we have 94. 92, hindi rin nagtugma sa 20. 64 minus 6, we have 58. So, hindi rin nagtugma sa 20. 48 minus 8, we have 40. Hindi rin nagtugma sa 20. And finally, 32 minus 12 is equals to 20, which nagtugma sa ating middle term. So, ito yung factor na kukunin natin. So, simply expand yung 20w, magiging w squared minus 12w plus 32w minus 384. And then, i-group natin sila. Magiging w squared minus 12w plus 32w minus 384. Factor. Pwede natin i-factor ito. Kukunin natin yung w. Magiging w minus 12. And then yung 32 dito sa kabila. So 32 w minus. So 32 divided by 384 divided by 32. So alam naman natin siya na ay negative 12. And then copy w plus 32 and then w minus 12. And then equate natin siya sa 0 in order for us to find the value. So w plus 32 is equals to 0. Magiging w is equals to negative 32. So hindi siya or negative yung value niya. So tingnan natin dito sa isa. Minus 12 is equal to 0. So w is equals to 12. So dito, meron tayong dalawang roots. Siyempre kasi quadratic yung ating function. But yung susundin natin is yung positive na root since ang hinahanap natin is ang width and wala namang negative na width. So ang kukunin na natin na width ay itong 12 feet. So lagyan natin ng feet. And then hindi pa tayo tapos kasi ang hinahanap nga ay area ng rectangular field at hindi lang yung width. So ipa-plug natin yung formula ng width natin kanina, which is yung length niya daw ay w plus 8 times the w. So substitute natin yung 12 plus 8 times the w, which is 12. And then 12 plus 8, we have 20 times 12. We have 240 feet squared. So ito na yung ating area ng rectangular field alone. So ito na yung answer natin. 240 feet. So proceed tayo sa sample problem number 2. So here, during the typhoon, a pole broke and leaned against the wall of a building. The height of the pole is 5 feet more than the distance from the top of the pole to the ground. Calculate the height of the pole if the distance from the bottom of the pole to the wall is 9 feet. So ilagay natin yung mga values na meron tayo dito sa may illustration. So sabi dito, ang height daw ng pole ay equal sa distance plus 5 feet. Kasi 5 feet more than the distance daw. Plus 5. And then yung distance na tinutukoy is yung top ng pole to the ground. So ayun yung tinutukoy na distance. So lalagay natin dito is and then given din yung distance from the bottom ng pole to the wall. So meron tayong given na 9 feet. So ayan. So in order for us to solve this height ng pole, so kailangan natin gumamit ng Pythagorean relation or Pythagorean formula by Pythagoras. So we have c squared is equals to a squared plus b squared. So ipa-plug natin yung mga, isa-substitute natin yung mga terms na meron tayo. So yung c squared natin is yung d plus 5 since ayun yung hypotenuse ng triangle. And then yung a natin is pwede yung 9. And then yung d natin is squared din. And then ipa-Paul method natin to kasi syempre meron tayong binomial and meron tayong exponent na 2. So d squared, so 5 times d, we have 5d times 2, we have 10d. And then squared ng 5 which is 25. And then squared ng 9 which is 81 plus d squared. So ipapagsama na natin yung mga like terms sa isang side and then yung mga constant sa isang side. So copy natin tong d squared plus 10d. So from positive d squared magiging negative 10d or magiging negative d squared. So copy 81, ita-transpose natin yung positive 25 magiging negative 25. Simplify or combine like terms, you have d squared minus d squared magiging 0. Matitira yung 10d. And then 81 minus 25, we have 56. We have 56. Divide by 10, parehas na side, para matanggal yung coefficient na to. So we have this 56 over 10. Pwede natin siyang mga lowest term, divided by 2, magiging 28 over 5. So ang d natin ay 28 over 5. So meron na tayong d. However, ang d na tinutukoy ay ito and not the distance or the height of the pole. So kailangan pa nating i-add yung nakuha nating d sa 5 in order to find the height ng pole. So d plus 5, 28 over 5 plus 5. LCD, 5 divided by 5. So we have 1 times 28, we have 28. So 5 divided by 1, 5 times 5, we have 25. 28 plus 25, we have 53 over 5. So ito na yung ating height. So if gusto natin siyang i-represent as a decimal, pwede din. So 53 divided by 5, so that is just 10.30 divided by 6, 10.6 feet. So ito na yung ating final answer for this sample problem. Number 2. So sample problem number 3, a triangular trough with a volume of 168 feet cubed was to be constructed. If the dimension across the top of the trough is 10 feet less than its length, and the depth is 2 feet more than the length, determine the length of the triangular trough. So may involvement ng volume, so kailangan natin yung formula ng volume ng trough, which is V is equals to base times height times length over. Given ang ating volume na 168 feet cube, so lalagay natin siya dyan sa given. And ang ating base, which is L minus 10. So saan natin makuha yung L minus 10? So the dimension across the top of the trough is 10 less than its length. So pwede natin i-treat yung dimension across the top as our base. And then yung 10 feet less than its length, ang mathematical term niyan ay L minus 10. And then depth, which could be treated as our height. So H is equals to 2 feet more than the length. So that is L plus 2. Ayan. And then pwede na tayo mag-solve. So para ma-solve yung problem na to or para mahanap yung L, ipa-plug in natin or i-substitute natin yung mga given na meron tayo. So for our volume, we have 168 feet cube or mamaya na natin lagay yung unit para maayos. And then yung base na L minus 10 And then yung ating height na L plus 2. And then yung ating length. All over 2. So, i-cross multiply natin 168 times 2, we have 336. And then for our method, L times L, we have L squared. L times 2, we have plus 2L. Negative 10L times L, we have negative 10L. Or negative 10 times L, we have negative 10L. Negative 10 times 20 times 2, we have positive or negative 20. And then times L. Ta-transpose natin yung 336 to the right-hand side. So, magiging L squared. Or, i-simplify na natin to magiging negative 8L minus 20. Still, meron pa ring L minus 336. Yan. Distribute natin yung L sa term na meron tayo. So, we have L times L squared. We have L cubed. Minus 8L squared. 8L times L. And then, minus 20L. Then, copy natin yung negative 336. So, we have this cubic function or cubic equation. So, kailangan natin hanapin yung root neto para ma-solve yung L. So, paano ba mahanap yung root niyan? Ita-times natin yung last term sa coefficient ng first term, which is 1. So, we have negative 336 times 1, we have negative 336. And then, hahanapin natin yung mga factor nito. So, I think pwede ang positive negative 2 since I think divisible siya by 2. So, 336 divided by 2, we have 1, 6, and 8. So, 168. Positive negative 4, we have 32, 8. Bring down 116, we have 84. Positive negative 3, we have 1, and then 1, and then 2. Positive negative 6, we have 5, and then we have 6, 56. 56. Yeah. And then positive negative 8, I think pwede din. So that is 4, 32, bring down 116, we have 2, 42. And then positive negative 10, I think hindi pwede since 6 yung last digit na to. I think positive negative 12. So 12, 2, we have 24. 33 minus 24, we have 9. 96, we have 8. Ayan. So, meron tayong mga roots na to. So, we have positive negative 4, positive negative 2, and etc. So, ang gagawin natin substitute natin yung mga roots na to and kailangan mag-equate to sa 0 in order to conclude na ayun nga ay root ng function natin. So, let's try 6. Let's do trial and error. So, 6 cubed minus 8, 6 squared minus 20 times 6 minus 336. So 6 cubed, we have, that is 216. 36 times 8, we have 288. 20 times 6, we have 120 and negative 336. So subtraction, 216 minus 288, we have negative 72. And negative 120 and minus 33. Baka malito tayo, burayin natin yan. Further simplification, negative 72 minus 120, we have negative 192 minus 336. we have 8, 528. So, hindi siya nag-equal sa 0. So, yung 6 ay hindi natin root. So, error yung result sa 6. So, let's try other. So, how about 12? So, let's substitute 12. 12 cubed minus 8, 12 squared minus 20 times 12 minus 3, 6. So 12 cubed, we have 144 times 12. That is 1,000. That is 1728. 36 or 144 times 8, we have 1,152. And then negative 20 times 12, we have 240 minus 336. So we have this equations. So kailangan mag-equate to sa 0 para masabi nating root yung 12. So 1,728 minus 1,152, we have 2, 6. That is 576. Then minus 240 and then minus 3. So 576 minus 240, we have 6. 336 minus 336. Mag-equate siya sa 0. So we can conclude na ang isa sa mga root ng ng function na to ay 12. So it can be concluded L is equals to 12. Pa-transpose natin yung 12 para malagay natin siya dito. And then, kailangan pa natin hanapin yung other factor in order for us to ensure na ito lang yung yung factor or meron pang ibang possible value ng length. So let's do synthetic division. Lagay natin yung mga coefficient dito. So we have 1, negative 8, negative 20, and then negative 336. Bring down 1 times 12, we have 12, 12 minus 8, we have 4, 4 times 12, we have 48, 48 minus 20, 28, 28 times 12, we have 336, nagiging 0. So ito na yung ating second factor. So L squared, gagamitin natin yung, or susundin natin yung second to the highest degree, which is 2, plus 4L plus 28. So I guess itong factor na nakuha natin na L squared plus 4L plus 28 is hindi na factorable para maging dalawang binomial katulad nitong L minus 12. So we can conclude na ang L natin, so equate na natin sa 0 tong L ay L minus 12, na ang L natin ay 12 feet. Since kapag further factor natin to gamit quadratic formula, I think magkakaroon tayo ng imaginary or radical sign na magkakos ng more complex answer. So dito na lang tayo sa ating 12 feet. So we can conclude na ang final answer ng word problem na to ay 12 feet. So I guess that is the last problem for this polynomial equation and function. So I have here equation from Albert Einstein. We can solve problems by using the same kind of thinking we used when we created them. Maraming salamat, katropais! Remember that you are never alone in this journey. Nandito ang PICE-PUPSC Acad TV to guide you. Because here, we leave no one behind. Never lose hope, our future engineers. This is just the start.